So this is our storeroom studio, and we've got most, with the exception of the Jeep, we've got most cars in stock. I can send specific pictures of, you mentioned Ferrari, Jaguar, but just quickly, so this, we rarely paint the Aston in a metallic blue. It's usually in silver, like the one in the far corner. And there's another subtle difference with this car. The others are based on a DB6 short chassis Volante, which essentially looks like a DB5, although they have different bumpers. These are the DB5 bumpers. And over here, you'll see the split bumpers, which are a lot simpler for the short chassis Volante. They only made 37 of them. Anyway, this is the first DB5 configuration, and I think the bumpers look much better. As you've already seen, the detail inside is as good as the real thing, and all the metal, unlike my competitor in the UK, we don't use composite or anodized plastic, so this is hand-formed stainless steel. We do actually make full-size bumpers for real cars. That's our other business. We are the biggest stainless steel bumper producer in the world. We supply to Europe, UK and America, and we do actually make DB5 bumpers. Those wheels you're looking at, they are quite an expensive option. They're made in the UK by Torino Wheels. They are spun steel. Now the alternative to that wheel, which is almost as aesthetically effective, is the hubs that we make. They're like $130 versus, I think a set of these is $3,500 US. They're very expensive, and I don't mark them up. So that's the sort of usual choice. People do order these where money is no object. They order them, but to be honest, I sell more of the hubs. So the Daytona here, these cars are a little bit dusty. This was launched a couple of years ago, has the biggest cockpit of the sports cars, and once again a very realistic Daytona style dials, and the mottled dash with a Daytona style wheel and the gate transmission. Even the eyelets in the Dino Spider Daytona type seat. 300 SL, lots of pictures of this car. Has a lovely interior, lots of trim, and the white enameled steering wheel. Once again, the correct style dials that are working, and loads of stainless steel trim on this. This hasn't got the Rudge wheels caps, but it will do. Here's a silver 250 California trimmed in red, and a red California trimmed in tan. Red is the most popular colour for the Ferrari, obviously, although some people do want something slightly different, so yellow, black, navy blue. Silver would be probably the most second choice after red, with a red interior. We've made a few changes over the years. Here's an older one. You'll notice it's got quite a dull steering wheel, which is a cast aluminium, and now everything is polished stainless steel. We do have an emblem to go there with seasoned wood. So we've really upped the game on the interiors. Here's a red Daytona, a black and red Cobra that will have a red interior, and here's a lovely Series 1 E-Type. These are all petrol. There is one EV here, and I think it's the Daytona, the red Daytona. So this car is complete. It's in a gunmetal opalescent. And we've got a couple of Lotus 25s here. The correct livery should be this one. In fact, it should be this one that goes straight to the end, because this is a Lotus 49 nose, and it's based on a Lotus 25, so the famous Jim Clark mid-60s Formula 1. Popular in a Golf, which obviously Formula 1 had nothing to ever do with, but popular all the same. And here's a lovely old XK120 in a classic British racing green. Once again, lots of lovely